Now here we have an aircraft model that really does require a high quality print. Whether Herpa has pulled it off, we'll find out in today's video. And with that, welcome to a new episode of Review, where we today will take a closer look at a Boeing 787-9, the Dreamliner from Air Tahiti Nui. At the front of the box we have the cutout so we can get a glimpse of the aircraft model inside, and on the top of the box we have the Air Tahiti Nui branding. Then on the back side of the box, as this is a 2019 release, the only thing of interest we have here is an image of the aircraft in real life. And here she is, the Boeing 787-9 in the current livery of Air Tahiti Nui, which is the flag carrier of French Polynesia. In 2018, the airline started replacing all their Airbus A340-300 aircraft with this aircraft type, the 787-9. Now, with no further ado, let's take a closer look at some of the many details this aircraft model has to offer, and we start off with the tail section of the aircraft. On the vertical stabilizer, we then find the airline branding, which is supposed to resemble a tiara flower, I believe it's pronounced. If I pronounce it wrongly, I'm sure you will let me know in the comment section below. And the airline has been using this branding since its start in 1996. On the fuselage we then find the flag of French Polynesia, we have the full registration code of the aircraft and the Dreamliner branding. At the front of the aircraft we then have across the fuselage the writing of Air Tahiti Nui, and once again we have the flag of French Polynesia, underneath that the name of the aircraft. On top of the fuselage we then have the set dome in white, giving a nice contrast to the dark blue livery. At the very front of the aircraft we have some nice detailing around the cockpit section, where we for example also have the window wipers printed on, or above the cockpits where we have the emergency hatch for the cockpit printed on. The engine nacelles have been kept in all white, but do have some nice detailing. Of course, one of my favorite details are the chevron nozzles on the Dreamliner engines. They are a notoriously difficult detail to pull off. I would say I've seen it better, but it's definitely not the worst I've seen either. Without any fault is the look in the front of the engine, where we can see the engine fan blades. And then we should also take a look at the wings, because they do also have a lot of nice details. Here we can see the top side where we have all the different flaps, slats and spoilers carved out very nicely, and we also have the markings as to where to walk on the wing. Also the underside of the wings looks pretty decent. Here we also find the full registration code of the aircraft once again. Some nice markings can also be found on the horizontal stabilizer at the back of the aircraft. And then we should also look at the landing gear. Here we can see the main landing gear underneath the wings. I think Herpa has done a pretty decent job with that here on the Dreamliner. Also the front landing gear looks pretty good. Of course we could have a few markings here and there. Unfortunately we don't get those with the Herpa standard models, but only with Herpa Club models. And then last but not least, we do of course also have the doors to the cargo compartments printed on here on the back side of the aircraft, and here at the front side of the aircraft. So there we have it, the Boeing 787-9 from Air Tahiti Nui. And what can we say about this aircraft model? Well, when it comes to the physical details, it is pretty much a standard model. It is nothing more, but also certainly nothing less than what we can expect from Herpa Wings in the year 2019. The highlight of the aircraft is of course the livery and the print that has to be done really spotless to pull it off. And I must say Herpa has done a really good job with that. So it is, in my opinion, definitely an aircraft worth having in one's collection. Now with that we have reached the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed this video, then feel free to leave a like, that really helps us out. If you're new around here, why not hit subscribe? That would be absolutely awesome. And with that I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.